G'day viewers, welcome to 2024 in the Goat Shed, located here in Newcastle, New South Wales, Australia. Well, today is Wednesday, January 3rd, 2024. It's 22 degrees Celsius outside, which is approximately 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Not a cloud in the sky today, so it's going to be a nice warm summer's day. The humidity's a little bit high at the moment, but we get used to that at this time of the year. Well, you don't actually get used to it as you get older, but you've got to put up with it. Well, we've just had 10 days break straight, includes a few weekends, but that's been really good. We're all refreshed and ready to go. As everyone knows, this is Graham's home, the Goat Shed. Well, not the Goat Shed itself, but he lives here in the house. And he's been doing a little bit of tidying up, and we'll show you what's been going on there in a minute. And we'll tell you what's been happening. But firstly, would you please consider subscribing to our channel? Now, a lot of people tell us that what we do with our videos is unique. And I believe it is too. And there are other channels out there on pinball repair, there's no denying that. And electromechanical, and we give special shout out to Joe's Classic Arcade and Ronnie doing his videos. But by subscribing to us, it gives us more incentive to make more videos while we still can. Getting on in years now, and everyone's a year older, and maybe someone's even having a birthday in the last 3 days. Who knows? So we did a live broadcast on the Saturday before we finished up, and as I say, well, yeah, that's over 10 days ago now, so time goes by. So we've got a few jobs lined up already for the year. We are going to be finishing Tropic Isle, which is my personal game, so that's the playfield swap. We think we've only got a few hours more to do on that, and we should be done. I'll show you that in a moment. We've got a beach club, you can see over my shoulder here. That's been here for quite some time. Basically, we've got it working, but we need to do a bit of fine-tuning and adjustment on some of the scoring, or payouts I should say, not scoring. So we've got to get onto that. We also have a couple of slots to do. We've just telephoned the guy. He's been promising to send us in a Royal Guard, which we're really looking forward to doing, because we want to do a video on that and show everyone those snap targets. It's fairly rare, Royal Guard, Palace Guard, I've got those. We've got a Magnetron coming in, so 4-player game, here we go again. What else is happening? We've got our lightning ball. Yeah, we're gonna get back into that. Our lightning ball. It was December 2022 that we completed the motorboard on that, so we really haven't done anything more to that. And we've got our Midway Whirlybird, our helicopter trainer, which we had a new cabinet made for. We've got to try and do something there. I guess we're going to say that this is the year we're going to do a bit of our own work and sort of give preference to that. The main reason is that those jobs have been around for a while, and we don't want parts to get lost and everything like that. As everyone knows, we had a fairly big disruption last year with access to things when we had all the renovations done and the new decking was made. So that's all done and dusted now. That was all finished in about June. So what we've done, we've to clean up this back area here. This is this new bench we had made. So we've still got to make a rack for those tools. We've got as you can probably see up there, we've got a set of T-handle Allen key. We've got our spin tights. We're going to hang them on the wall. Just a bit of a modification there. Here's something a bit different. Can we see that okay? There's a spray booth. Now, that doesn't belong to us. That belongs to Graham's brother. He's into slot cars. But he uses some of our stuff, so I guess we might get used to that. It's got a turntable in there. That's a turntable there. And he's got all the nozzle and everything like that. Compressor. Nice new set of brushes. And, oh, well, there's the compressor over there. You can see it. All these paints. So, that's good. We'll have all that to do, all fixed up. I think we've shown you our tumbler before. One of our followers kindly bought us a tumbler. That was really nice of them. So let's go and have a look in the other room now. So there's our workbench where we do all our engineering work. It's got the vise on it and the drill press. That's all nice and clean. That's probably about as tidy as that'll be all year till we clean up again. That's where we generally, we've got a couple of purpose-built holes here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see that. Let me just point to you. When we knock things out with pin punch and that, we've got a couple of different size holes there. You just don't think of these things. You don't see them in general every day. What else have we done? Let's see. Okay, so we've tidied up, or started to tidy up and sort out our parts. Now this has been long overdue. All those blue containers at the top have a lot of small parts in them, and we've still got to segregate some of those into other bins, but we've got them out of the road. We've got to label them, hopefully. Whether we ever get round to that remains to be seen. Then moving down, we've got some larger stuff on the second shelf down, and we've got these big grey bins here. They're all empty, but these have the dividers in them. So we've still got a few more shelves we can fill up, plus down the bottom. So that's underway. I think we've shown everyone this before. That's our rubber department. Spanky's Rubbers. Now I'll just remind local people, we will sell you those rubbers, but at the moment we're not prepared to ship. We're not a business, so reach out to us if you're local and you can come and pick something up. We can help you. Alright, now let's see, what else have we got happening here? Right, we're in the middle of reassembling the bottom of the playfield on Tropic Isle. Now, this has been in the queue for a long time. I've mentioned this before. We've waited and waited and waited to do it. So there's Graham putting it all back together. What we're actually doing now, a lot of this stuff's all still loose on the playfield. Switches and things like that. We've got to reposition and screw those down. Every switch has been cleaned with the Dremel under there. All the relays have been cleaned. Now, speak about cleaning switches with the Dremel. Normally we would not go to the trouble of doing that unless we're doing a restore or something like that. But one of our viewers wrote to me over the holiday period and said, hey, it'd be really nice to see how you do that. Well, I guess to us it's simplistic enough. However, I guess other people don't really think too much about it. So we're going to do a separate video on that. So look out for that. That should be coming up a little later on this week. Now, there's Spanky down the back.
That's Skanky.
Oh, that's Skanky. Oh, it is too. There's Skanky down the back.
He's got a hangover.
Ah, has he? He's been drinking over Christmas, having a bit of a look at what's going on. I had to turn the lights off, that's why it's a little bit dark, so I hope it's not too bad. You can see Graham's hand there, it's the window there, you've got the light coming right in. We've got the soldering iron out, and let's see, what's he doing now? What are you doing?
I'm just putting down the targets.
Oh, screwing down the stand-up targets. The trip bank in the middle here. Every switch has been cleaned. That's the trip bank that controls your A, B, C, D targets, and they're the ones that when you get them all out they'll advance a monkey up the tree, and all the rollovers at the top, which there's 5 of, bit hard to see them here, they're just located here. They're the switches off the rollovers that have to go back in. You get all those 5 out and that will light your special each lane, and they don't alternate, you've got specials on each lane and 200 points down the guts. Now, an interesting thing about Tropic Isle is that it cannot be set to 3 ball. There's no plug adjustment for it. Now, my only reasoning of thinking why they did that is because of those 5 rollovers. If there were 6, they could set on 3 ball. If you got 1 and 3 out, and 2 and 4, etc., it would allow you to probably do a 3 ball game, but it doesn't. So, needless to say, that's my theory anyway. I'm not going to stick to it. Alright, that's what we're sort of going to be doing, and we're up to at the moment. I think this year is going to be another busy year. There's no two ways about that. We've always got something to do, always. Even if it's just tidying up. As I said, we've got, what was it, I think I mentioned, 5 machines on the go going to happen, plus a few other odds and ends, and you just don't know when the phone's going to ring to see what's happening. Now, just a reminder, earlier in the video we showed our goat shed sign, and at the end of this month we're expecting that shipment, and we'll announce that on our Facebook page. Now, our Facebook page is growing exponentially. It grows day by day by day. We get a lot of requests for people to join. We don't necessarily let them all in. We look for an interest in pinball machines. I mean, some people just join Facebook groups, and some people don't understand what the goat shed is. But that's growing, and the help we've got 8 group experts on there. That includes Graham and myself. And largely we help people solve problems. And I'm just going to mention that we prefer people to ask questions there, and the group experts and other people will chime in and help you out. We've had some people sort of going off and doing private videos and all that sort of thing. Well, that's great, you know, it's all free and we can't tell people what to do, but it doesn't help other people learn. People need to learn, need to see if someone's got a problem with it won't match. Why? Let's have a look. So if someone goes off and starts chatting privately about that, the people that were interested in that don't get to hear the end result. So that's the reason, you know, we're here to help everybody, and that's what we'd rather prefer. To that end, we'll be running another one of our training courses for those local here in Australia, wherever you may want to come from, right toward the end of March, and I expect to make a announcement about that probably in about the middle of February, to give everyone about 6 weeks' notice. So we've already had a bit of interest in people wanting to come along to those courses. Hopefully, all going well, we'll see 3 of those courses this year, possibly 4, but we're hoping to do 3. Because we believe that the more and more people that can get involved in doing this, the better it is for everybody. They can carry on their knowledge. Younger people can carry on their knowledge for many, many, many years to come. Whereas older guys, will be long buried. And hopefully these videos will stay on YouTube permanently. But who knows? YouTube is a funny animal, and they may say, no, that's all old technology, it's going to go. But that would be a shame. And we invest a lot of time in making these videos. And we largely believe that people appreciate them. We certainly hope you do. When we started doing this, the videos, I can't remember how long ago it is now, it's probably 5 years. We thought, we'll just put a couple up and see what happens. And progressively we get more and more hits. Our last video, if you haven't already watched it, is on 5 reasons why a score motor will constantly run when you start a game up. That's really well worth watching, and we've been getting some good response out of that. And that was suggested by one of our viewers. So once again, we're happy to try and do a video of what people suggest. Anyway, I think everyone gets the picture. So once again, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and give us the big thumbs up. And this has been another Goat Shed presentation.